If anybody has seen the movie Blade, you will get the reference right away, but I'll just dive into that because I already feel like I'm dragging on here. So, when I was in active addiction, I was seen as an open-minded, caring individual. My fake self that I put on display was usually accepted by those around me. I was usually surrounding myself with like-minded individuals, and most of the time just pieces of shit like myself. Behind closed doors, I was the most judgmental asshole that anyone could ever imagine. Everyone else had a real problem. I was just using because I could, and it was fun. The people who cared about me didn't understand. I was fine, and I had my life in control. I passed judgment on every person in my life over and over again. The ironic part of this was, while I hated myself with every fiber of my being, I never judged myself. I made excuses for myself every step of the way, though. I was a fucking loser that sat around using and judging everybody but myself. Then I started my recovery, and things started to change. I started to look within and dissect my own issues. I found myself around others who wanted to be better. It was a great feeling, and at this point, I thought I would find myself judging others less. Well, fuck was I ever wrong. I had joined the addict army, and any normal person didn't know what it was like to be like me. My battle could only be understood by other addicts. Normal people became the enemy, and any advice or caring words fell on deaf ears. I truly thought they could never understand me. Then I met the Daywalker, someone with all of the strengths of any addict and none of my weaknesses. I was dumbfounded. My entire perspective had to change, and I had this incredible individual to thank. My recovery had been going well, but I wasn't prepared for the impact this person would have on me or my recovery. I was challenged like never before. I had things demanded of me that at the time I didn't think I could provide. I had met my match in all aspects of my life. I had a question, they had an answer. I had a problem, they would provide support, but let me find my solution in my own way. They didn't want shit to be easy on me. They wanted me to push myself so I could learn and grow. The Daywalker spoke and I listened to every word. I've never asked more questions of any person in my life. They were always open, honest, logical, and fact-based. If I was doing something they didn't agree with, I wasn't met with a scolding. I was met with sound reasoning and a firm argument. I've been a stove toucher all my life. That's how I learn. And every time I got burnt, I would always look forward to hearing, "I told you so," followed by me telling them that they were right. The Daywalker is like no one I've ever met. I'm grateful for this person every day. They certainly have not had an easy road to get where they are today. In fact, they've had one wild fucking life. It astounds me daily what they've accomplished so far. They are also not slowing down. Their actions and efforts motivate me every day to become better one day at a time. The interesting thing is this individual's tough road is not what shaped them. The desire to be great is what shaped them. The desire to be an uncommon person among uncommon people. The willingness to help others when they had lost all hope. The self-motivation to use every waking hour they have to its fullest. The Daywalker has changed my life, my perspective, and my recovery. I'll never be able to repay this person for how they've helped me. What I can do, though, is make a promise and try to be a little better one day at a time. If I do that, I know they'll be proud of me, and that thought helps me get through today. Thank you for everything you have taught me, and thank you for helping me continue to grow. I know I don't have to say this, but I can't help it. Don't ever stop being you. Thank you.